Good morning and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. I am Vicky and this is my YouTube channel. Why does it feel like I've never filmed an intro in my life before? I know. It is early in the morning, kind of. It's like just after 7, and normally on a work day I would wake up and go to the gym or do my workout before work. But I don't know, I woke up this morning, so I set my alarm for 6:45 or 6:15, but I didn't actually wake up until 6:45. And that doesn't really give me enough time to like go to the gym and do what I wanted to do and come back. I mean, it does because I'm only doing a tempo run today, which I was just gonna do on the treadmill, like a little speed tempo situation, like interval training, and then do some stretching. But I don't know, I just woke up and I was up, but I was tired and just didn't have a lot of energy. But it's a sunny day and it was literally piss pouring rain pretty much all day yesterday, so I kind of want to take advantage. So I thought I would go for just like a little stroll, a little walk this morning with my coffee. I made a little coffee in my Nespresso and I'm just gonna bring it with me on my walk. I thought that might be kind of nice and just do that and kind of take it easy this morning, but just get a little movement in, get outside in the fresh air, and then I will come back, start working, and then I'll do a lunch break workout, I think. Or I can do it after work as well, depending on my plans. I might have some plans after work. But anyway, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to my video. Today I'm gonna do another what I eat in a day, high protein, kind of work from home situation. I just want to do the whole disclaimer of like, this is just what I eat in one day and it's literally just for inspiration. I'm not a nutritionist. I'm not a specialist in anything. I just love food, love fueling my body, and I love watching these videos. So I thought, you know, I liked making the last one and I wanted to make another one. So I'm gonna start my day with a coffee, which I know there's so much around it, like whether you should or you shouldn't start with just a coffee on an empty stomach. And lately I've been eating breakfast like pretty much right when I wake up, which I used to not do at all. But today I just want to have my coffee, go for a walk, and then I'll have my first thing for breakfast when I get back, which will be like, yeah, in like half an hour, 45 minutes. And this is just a Nespresso pod with some frothed almond milk. So it's got a little something in there. So I'm going to enjoy my little coffee and morning walk. I might listen to a podcast this morning, and then I will get started with my day and show you what I'm eating for the rest of the day. I hope everyone's having a great day, and let's get into the video. Cheers. Okay, that was such a nice way to start my morning. I'm like so glad that I did that and just took it easy and just had my coffee and walk. It was like the most beautiful morning. There was sun, there was a little breeze, but now it's breakfast time and I feel so hungry for some reason. And okay, I swear I haven't been having this like that much, but of course today, the day that I'm filming, I'm having it again. But I really feel like having my little protein slop today. I've been kind of like mixing it up barely, but doing like protein yogurt with granola, or like, that's pretty much the only alternative. But I just love a yogurt based breakfast from home. I've been doing a lot of overnight oats though as well, like when I have in-office days, just because it's easy to grab and go. Anyway, gonna do my little protein slop situation this morning. You guys don't need to watch me make it because you've already seen it before, but I'll just go through the ingredients again. So I have my oats. I actually have a different brand today, but it's like the same stuff, porridge, Scottish oats. And then we have almond milk. This stuff is my favorite because it froths super well, and then also it's just good for like putting in stuff. I've actually been doing this type of yogurt instead of Greek. Is it Skyr? I actually have no idea, but it's like the Icelandic style instead of Greek, and it's kind of similar vibes, like with the high protein, lower in fat, well, like no fat actually. Yeah, it has a lot of protein in it actually, and like a little bit lower in sugar. It's just good. And this brand from Sainsbury's is just way cheaper than the Fage stuff that I was buying, and you know, gotta be a little conscious of that. Then I have some maple syrup, pure Canadian maple syrup apparently. I'm gonna do a peach today. I'm so excited. This one feels like perfectly ripe, so I'm pumped to eat that. Because the last peaches I bought were hard and they just never ripened. Some cinnamon, I'm almost out, but I bought some more yesterday. Some peanut butter. I actually ran out of like any nut butter and went like a couple days without it, and it was not fun. I just love nut butter. But I did have powdered peanut butter that I was getting through, and I just went through that, like finished a tub of that. And that's also really nice, like for when you want to put it on something, because you can make it as liquidy as you want, so it can kind of like drizzle a little bit better. And then finally, my protein. Okay, it is a lunchtime, thank God, because I'm actually starving right now. I'm normally such a snacker in like the morning between breakfast and lunch because I'm just always hungry. But I was so busy at work today that I just didn't have time to eat anything. And then I didn't really get hungry until right now, but I did take my lunch break to go to the gym, and I just did like a quick like interval training session on the treadmill. I find interval training so much easier to do on the treadmill, because if I have to do like different distances and I'm going, or not different distances, but different speeds, and I'm like going based off my heart rate and stuff, I just find it a lot harder to like pace that and to do that outside. So I like to do that on a treadmill. So anyway, yeah, went to the gym, did that, just did like a 30-minute interval session, and then stretched a little bit, came back, and I'm just gonna make lunch real quick and log on again. But I'm having a salad for lunch, and luckily I have everything pretty much like chopped and prepped, so I just need to throw it all together. I'm having a tuna pasta salad. So I got this like pea fusilli stuff that's like higher in protein, the pasta. Honestly, I'll take what I can get. Sometimes I just use regular pasta. Today this stuff just looked, or when I went to the grocery store yesterday, it just looked good. It was green and a fun shape, so I got it. I have some chickpeas in there, some chopped veggies, and I was actually gonna do some mango and edamame in it, and avocado, but I just don't really have time or the energy to like chop all of that stuff. So maybe tomorrow I'll do that with my salad, because I have enough for a couple days. But then I'm gonna throw some tuna in it, some feta cheese, and I think I have like an arugula mix. So I'm just gonna toss that all together and have a nice little salad for lunch. And I think that's also like, I don't know, with the protein pasta and the tuna, I'll put everything like on the screen and in the description, but it's gonna be like, you know, 35 grams of protein, which is always great. That's a good thing for, that's like what I aim for each meal, is around like 30 grams of protein at least. So getting that, I'm literally starving, so I'm gonna put it together right now, just toss it all together and eat it. And then I'm gonna probably throw some balsamic vinegar and this little like, I'll show you the dressing. It's just like a creamy based dressing. A little bit of that, a little bit of pepper, and we're good to go. So cheers, lunchtime, let's go. And then probably another coffee or tea in the afternoon. Already had like 3 or 4 outfit changes in this video. The one thing, like I just, you know, when I'm working from home, I feel like I'm doing so many different things and I change all the time, and I got cold, you know, this morning I went for my walk and then I went to the gym later, and anyway, it doesn't really matter. But I'm having my afternoon tea and a little snack, because one thing about me, which I've already mentioned, is I literally can't have a meal without having something sweet afterward. So I'm having my tea, which is just like the Twinings. Ow, fuck, that's hot. Okay, I cannot hold it like that. What am I doing? It's just the Twinings, I don't know if you can see that, but like the digest one. Just love the flavor. Said it before, I'll say it again. And then I just have a couple little treats. I'll show you. Literally these mini cookies from Sainsbury's, and 2 little chocolates from like a pack of Celebrations, like Cadbury Celebrations that I bought last week. And they're delicious. These little cookies are amazing. But they're satisfying that midday sweet tooth. I have a bunch more work I need to do, and then a meeting at the end of the day. And I am meeting up with my friend tonight at this like wine and cheese place in Clapham. So that's kind of gonna be like, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have this and then finish work, and then I'll probably have like a little snack before we go there and just get a glass of wine and maybe like some cheese or olives or something, like nothing big, and then I'll have dinner when I get back. Because I'm meeting her at 6:45, so I probably won't be like out too late, and then I'll just have like a little bit of a later dinner. And just, like I said, like a snack beforehand, probably something with like cottage cheese, because I bought some cottage cheese yesterday. So I'll probably do that, but I'm just having my mid-afternoon tea and sweet treat, and I'll check in with you before I go out with her when I'm, you know, the next thing I eat, because it's a what I eat in a day. Gotta get back to work. I really want to sip of this, but it's like boiling hot. Oh no, it's manageable. Cheers. Is it ever a jump scare moment for you guys when I look like a naked mole rat in one clip, and then in the next clip I actually have eyebrows and eyelashes and like a little bit of makeup on? Anyway, I actually didn't end up eating anything else since my little sweet treat and tea earlier, because I'm just not super hungry. Wasn't hungry, didn't really feel like eating cottage cheese, just wasn't in the mood. But I'm heading out the door now to meet up with my friend, and we're going to this place called Willow's. I think I mentioned it earlier, but it's like a little wine bar and also like build your own charcuterie, and they have like a build your own brunch too on the weekends and in the days, which would be so fun. But also I think they just like have a menu and you kind of pick what you want, like olives, cheese, this type of bread, whatever, and you just get what you want. So I think I'll just have a glass of wine and a couple snacks with her, and then I'll come back and just have a late dinner. Like I said, I'm making like a little homemade pizza tonight. I made it last night too. It was so good, just on like a flatbread. And yeah, because I just don't think we're gonna like eat too much, just have a glass of wine and just a couple nibbles. But I'm gonna head out the door because my bus comes in a couple minutes. I'm just gonna run and grab that and go to Clapham and catch up with her and have a good little Thursday night. The sun's not out anymore. We were kind of like, oh, let's hang out tonight because like the sun's out, we can go do something outside and be whatever. Yeah, classic, but it's not out there anymore. But anyway, I am just going to grab my little jacket and head out the door and probably get a couple clips of what we snack on. They have orange wine there, and I've been wanting to try orange wine, so I think I'll do that potentially. And then I'll chat with you guys when I'm making my late dinner. Okay, sorry, it's like I have the TV on in the background. Obviously I muted it, but I'm gonna be like blue and changing color and stuff. But I just needed to be honest with you guys, because I was gonna try to pull the wool over your eyes, and I just decided, you know what, no, I can't lie. I can't lie to you, my loyal subscribers. But honestly, I went out for the wine and like nibbles with my friend, and it was so nice. I tried this orange wine and it was so delicious, and then we just got like a couple different things. We shared them. They were all like really small plates, like this like broccoli with this apricot jam situation, and like a whipped feta thing, and this like bean dish, a crab dish. Anyway, it was all like pretty small, but it was just like really filling, and it was delicious, and such a cute little area and such a nice evening. And I'm just like so grateful to be here. I'll talk about that in a second, because I just like also feel like just like sharing right now. But I'm just not hungry enough. Whoa, the commercials are crazy right now. I'm just not hungry enough to eat dinner, and I don't want to force feed myself just for the like sake of getting in a certain amount of protein or for this video or anything. I just don't want to do that. I feel full and satisfied. And we also shared this, oh my god, we shared this like little rhubarb pie thing. It was like very small, and they kind of like burnt the top like a creme brulee vibe. And like the actual pie crust was so hard to like break through for some reason, but it was delicious. Like everything was just good and like the right amount of food. I just had such a nice evening. But yeah, I'm just not hungry enough. So what I'm gonna do, because normally my typical day is 3 meals a day and some snacks. I'm a meal person. I love to have 3 meals a day, and I normally like I said in my last video about food, like I normally try to aim for like 120 to 140 grams of protein. And if you just pretend, so what I'm gonna do is tomorrow I'm gonna make what I was gonna have for lunch, what I was gonna have for dinner tonight for lunch tomorrow, because I don't want to waste it, and it's delicious. I had it for dinner last night, and I just want to show you guys like another easy high protein meal, just for like inspo for the idea. But I'm just going to, I was gonna like do that tomorrow and pretend I was having it for dinner tonight, but I just didn't feel like lying, you know. So that's what I'm gonna do. But also I just wanted to say that I find dawn and dusk are the most thought-provoking times for me, for whatever reason. And today I was taking the bus back. You know, like I met up with my friend at like 6:45. We were together for a couple of hours. We just like chatted over wine and olives and bread about boys and dating and just like life. And it was so nice. And I'm home before 9:30 p.m. So that's also just like so nice. And I'm just gonna like make myself a tea. There's like on actual television, which I never watch, but there's an episode of Law & Order SVU coming on, which is literally my favorite show. So I'm gonna turn that on, have a little tea, just enjoy my evening and go to sleep and not force feed myself a chicken pizza just for the sake of getting in a certain amount of protein. I feel like I had some very well-balanced meals today, and I just like had a lot of fun tonight. But what I was gonna say is I was on the bus and it was dusk. So, you know, sun has set, it's still a little bit light out, it's not completely dark yet. And I just had this like wave of gratitude come over me. Like I'm so happy to be here. I feel like I'm in the right place. I know this is a what I eat in a day and I'm just like talking about how lucky I feel to be in London, but that's just what you get with me. But I was reflecting on like how I felt this time last year when I had first moved and I was a couple months in and I was literally crying every single day and hating my life. I was just like in a really tough spot, and I just feel so wildly different this time around. Like I can vividly remember how I was feeling like near the end of the summer last year, because that's when I was going home for a visit and I was literally counting down the days. I had like a timer on my, or like a countdown thing on my phone. I was checking it all the time. I was like 56 days until I go home, 55 days until I go home. Like I was like just miserable, to be honest. And it's not like anything, like everything is perfect, but I'm going to get to my point and then shut up. All I wanted to say was, yeah, I was just on the bus and it was just like I had a really nice evening, and I was just thinking about how thankful I am that I'm here, and I just feel it all just feels very right. And like I said, like not everything's perfect, nothing's ever gonna be perfect. I'm still really trying to like work on making more friends and meeting more people, and like just, you know, there's a lot of stuff that I'm working toward, but I just feel like I'm in a really good place and I'm where I'm supposed to be. And all of the hard work and all of the hard days and the difficult like obstacles that come with living in a different country and, you know, starting from scratch in terms of like jobs and finding new friends as an adult and dating and all of those things, like they're all really hard, but they have like shaped me into the person that I am today. Not to get too sappy, but yeah, I don't know, I had this feeling of just like, I'm really proud of myself, and I know that my mom's really proud of me, and I wish I could have this chat with her right now. I'd probably, if I could, I would call her and say all of these things, but instead I just thought I'd pick up the camera and say them and be cheesy tonight to you guys. But yeah, I honestly I'm really happy. I still have very hard days, and sometimes I wake up and I'm like, oh my god, my life would be so much easier if I just didn't live here. And I don't know where I'm gonna be in a year. Like, I feel like it's really nice to think ahead and dream and plan, but also life is really short and anything could happen and we're not promised tomorrow. So I try not to overthink too far into the future and like overthink things in general, because we're just like not guaranteed anything. And life isn't always going to be sunshines and rainbows. I fucking know that. But right now, I just feel like I'm where I'm supposed to be, and I feel really grateful. And I'm just in this amazing city where there's always things to do, and there's so many interesting people, and there's so much good food, and so many cool things to do. And I'm living in London, and I did it on my own, and I'm really proud of myself, and I'm happy. So I just wanted to say that, and I will see you guys at lunch tomorrow for my makeshift pretend dinner tonight. And we'll just pretend that was a full day of eating, because technically that's what it normally would be. And this is mainly just for inspiration for food ideas, like high protein, you know, good meals, and just to get to hang out with me. Now you guys get to see me another day. Aren't you excited? But yeah, so I'm not gonna sign off the video because you will be seeing me tomorrow, but I'm gonna sign off for the evening, watch my little Law & Order SVU to sign off the night, make a tea. I think I'm gonna make my little like Yorkshire sleepy time tea that I have instead of an herbal tea tonight, and just kind of enjoy the rest of my evening and revel in this feeling of happiness that I'm feeling right now, because tomorrow I could wake up and not be feeling this way. Anyway, I need to cut I just need to shut up now. It's time for tea and time for sleep. So I'll see you guys tomorrow for my dinner/lunch. Love you. Okay, I'm back with my lunchtime / pretend last night dinner time, and thank God, because I'm so hungry right now. And we're just gonna do a little chicken flatbread pizza situation. I'm gonna grab the ingredients, show you what we need, put it all together, throw it in the air fryer. I actually have to like cut off a couple pieces of the flatbread because it doesn't fit in the air fryer super well, but I don't want to turn on the oven and do that whole thing. And then eat it because I'm so fucking hungry. Just did a leg workout on my lunch break. It wasn't my best ever. I woke up again this morning. I don't know what's going on this week. I think I'm just like lower energy this week for whatever reason, but I woke up this morning again, like with enough time to go to the gym. It would have been a little bit rushed, but I was just like lethargic and low energy. So I actually grabbed a matcha and went for a walk again. And it was like a really nice way again to start my day. And I still like got outside and just kind of like got some fresh air because it was supposed to rain all day today and it wasn't raining when I woke up. So I was like, hey, might as well take advantage of that, get out for a walk now. And then if it rains later, I'm planning on going to the gym anyway. So that's my spiel for the afternoon, but I need to eat. So let's assemble the flatbread. I'm in my classic lunch spot, aka the floor, and I think where my last clip was too. Just love sitting on the floor. I'm gonna eat my little flatbread because I'm literally starving. I have it right here with a little bit of, it's like this herb and garlic. It's like this like herb and garlic dip with, and I put a little bit of Tabasco or like hot sauce in it. Mixed it around, and I probably could have left this in the air fryer like a little bit longer, but honestly I'm just so hungry and I didn't care. I just wanted to eat it. So I'll have a first bite with you guys. It's so good, it's so quick, it's so easy. Throwing it in the air fryer for like a couple minutes. The dip really makes it for me. I just love dip. And also, if you saw, I use a little bit of tomato paste and a little bit of like tomato sauce, because I really like things to be like saucy. I don't like anything to be dry. And tomato paste is just like not enough for me sometimes. But anyway, yeah, it has some mushrooms, tomatoes, bell peppers, cheese, the tomato sauce, chicken, and then the flatbread. And it's so easy, so good, and like full of protein. So, well, with the chicken, I mean, you could literally do anything with this. It's just a flatbread and the world is your oyster after that. But yeah, I'm going to eat this, and I'm like doing a little bit of work while I do it, and then get back to like proper work. And it's Friday now, so then it's the weekend. I'm going out for dinner and drinks with a couple people tonight, and then I'm going to like a little comedy show with a friend tomorrow night, so it's gonna be a good weekend. But I just want to sign off the video here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys for bearing with me. Well, I don't even know, you might hate this because you haven't seen it yet, but the fact that this was kind of over 2 days instead of just one. It's just one meal, everyone can relax, but just kidding. It is so good, can't wait to dive in. It's still warm, so I gotta eat it now, gotta stop talking. But thank you guys again for watching my video, and I hope you subscribe if you did like it, and more videos will be coming from me soon. Like I always say, please give me some ideas in the comments what you want to see from me next, and I love you all. I hope you're having a great day, whatever time it is, wherever you are in the world.